Hello everyone out there. Hope you guys are doing great. So today I will be creating a vlog for my course UNESCO sites in Turkey. So the topic I choose is Hugo Junkers. It's quite interesting for me because the guy which I'm talking about is an engineer himself. So I will be creating this vlog by visiting that museum. It's somewhere out there. I can see the building from here. Uh, so it's somewhere out there. So I will be visiting the museum today. And weather also seems quite pleasant today, as you guys have seen in my earlier shots. So let's see what comes next. Stay connected. So guys, right now I'm in bus and I'm talking like this because this was kind of took my breath away and I had to run for it because I missed my tram which was next to my house. And I would have taken it, but uh, I wasn't able to find my shoes at the right moment, so I missed the tram. I will be there in 15 minutes. I will be there at the museum in 15 minutes. Hopefully. And I will update you guys what comes next. If this journey goes me to some other place. Bye bye, Meister Houses. Ta-da! So the building you guys can see that far is a private place. It's a private sort of a airport which I cannot go to. I'm not allowed to go into that private property. So it used to be it used to belong to Hugo Junkers it's himself. So right now it's under some sort of company. I don't know, but it's a private property now. Here is the front opening of the wind tunnel. Wind tunnels are basically used to check the behavior of an aeroplane, how it can behave at high velocities and high thrust pressures. from the wind. So researchers just check how the airplane will behave under high thrust and high pressure from the winds in whether when it's on ground and when it's on air. So they make some uh, calculations according to it to make it functions more smoother. So this is basically sort of a jukebox for the aeroplanes, like how they used to sound at that time. So we can play any like F-13, the famous one. So in this section of the museum you can see the engines, motors, pumps and other parts of a aeroplane which were made by Hugo Junkers. Here you can see the famous M12 motor which was made by Professor Junker. Its weight is 16,500 kilograms, and this motor was responsible for the wind tunnel. It was used in the wind tunnel which he created. This is a Jumo motor which is being taught in the universities how it works. You can see the 4 pistons. Like its mechanism is quite different from all of the others. Every piston works like in other motors the piston works simultaneously, but in this motor it doesn't, and it's a 6 piston motor. So there are variety of engines which I can talk about for the whole day, but it would be boring if I keep on talking, because being an engineer, these kind of things excites me and I know a bit about them. Like, see, this is the Jumo 213 motor. In this motor, the piston works like the piston works in oscillation, to be very precise. So this piston goes backward and the other piston comes uh, in front. So that's how the oscillation works. It keeps on oscillating to and fro. This is an underwater motor with with a space which is like it has a vacuum inside it to exert the pressure, and the walls of this motor are made from cast iron, and it's quite a heavy thing. We don't use it nowadays because of its weight and the other techniques which are common now, but back that day this motor was a superstar on its own. So this is a very cool motor slash engine also. So basically its implication as thing being used nowadays. So what happens here, the combustion happens. It has 4 pistons. Every piston, every time how to say it, like every time it keeps on pumping the same keeps on pumping the oil like once, twice, thrice, and keep on pumping the same oil. That's how the combustion happens. It has a flywheel also, as you can see, to maintain the non-uniformity of the pistons, and it has a torsional chamber also in this to create exactly the same work as the flywheel to balance the uniformity of the motor. So this was the whole visit for the museum, and now I'm gonna fly out from here. Uh,